Well, good evening to you, one and all. Yes, this was a unexpected moment for you. Uh, at first, I had actually planned on doing a pre-recording and then allow that to play a little earlier in the day. But then I said, no, I'm going to come on a little bit later in the evening. And so I'm here, unbeknownst, no announcement, no preempting anything like that, because I just wanted to share a little something with you. First of all, happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you. We are so overwhelmed with the fact that Lady Harrison and I have made it back from Columbus, had a absolutely wonderful time with family. Minister Rhonda, bless you, praying for you. Um, and when I say a wonderful time, it was absolutely great because there's something about family. And listen, nobody's family is perfect. Nobody's family has everyone that's the most ideal person to be around. But the point that I'm trying to make, and I want to make, there's actually 2 points that I want to make. It's still a reason to be thankful. There are some who will view this live, and there are some who will view later, who says, I really don't find much to be thankful for because there's a person or persons missing. This is one of the most difficult times of the year for people to come together because there's a person that you are used to being at the table. There's a person that you're used to having a conversation with. There's a person that you are used to being in the kitchen with in preparation a day or so before now or even early in the morning, so that when people come together, Bernice and Raymond, happy Thanksgiving to you. But that person is no longer here. You no longer hear their voice. You no longer feel their touch. You no longer sense their presence. And it becomes an extremely difficult moment. It becomes extremely frustrating. Kathy, Daryl, how are you? Thank you so much for giving me just a few moments to share with you. But what it should teach us is how precious these moments with family are. What this should teach us. Hey, Tom, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family as well. What it should teach us is that even when they get on your nerves, even when they're mean and hateful, even when it appears as though, they're getting on your last nerve and you just may be getting on theirs, these are precious moments. These are times in history that will never repeat themselves again. So, what am I saying? There's still a reason to be thankful. Take these opportunities, take this season, take this moment, and just be kind and nice. And while you're chewing on a drumstick or eating that ham that you're going to need the Lord to bring your blood pressure down. Cynthia, how are you, dear? Okay. And in the midst of this, okay, in the midst of this, because you don't know when someone is going to exit, you don't know when the life of someone is going to be over, including you, including me. We need to take these opportunities. Thanksgiving is a time of reflection. I reflected this today, even driving down to Columbus, just how precious family is. Those moments of interacting, those moments of sharing, those moments of playing games, those moments of laughing. Okay, Lady Bowling, and just to be able to be with family, because and we used to sing a song in my daddy's church. This may be my last time. I don't know. And during that time of life, we didn't pay it any attention. It didn't really mean anything because everybody was still around, and those who did pass, they were older. But as time ticks and moments take place and seats are vacated on a regular basis, it teaches us to be thankful for the time we have shared together, to be thankful for even the grumpy folk in your family. Misty, how are you? To be thankful. As I was driving home, I was just overwhelmed with the fact that, we're still here. Family is still here. We don't know what tomorrow will bring. We don't know what next week will bring. Cora, happy Thanksgiving to you. We don't know what next year is going to bring. And next year is just a little over a month away. But you need to be thankful. So what if the macaroni and cheese isn't great? So what if the potato salad needs a little salt? So what? It's not about the food anyway. It's the food that drew people together, but it's the fellowship that keeps people together. Casper, bless you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Elder Clay, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family as well. And that's all I wanted to come on here and say. The day is just about over. 2 out of 3 football games have taken place. All kinds of things are happening. People are starting to wind down. People are cleaning their tables and washing dishes and, kind of exhausted, kind of tired. But why did you do it? Why did you take the time to get in that kitchen and to cook and to prepare? Because you wanted everything to be just right. Why did you do it? It's called love. Love will make you stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning to make sure that Cornish hen or Chaplain Hearns bless you, or whatever you are preparing. If you're doing the turkey or whatever the case may be, is just right. It was love. Denise, you just wanted people to be happy. So I'm going to get off of here. I've kept enough of your time on this evening. So this is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you. And please, ma'am, please, sir, Lord bless you. Never take another family moment for granted. Just love on them, even when they're not lovable. That doesn't mean you got to hang around them. Doesn't mean that you got to whatever, but it just means when you come together, that's the time. When you look in their eyes, when you see them smile, when you hear them, if I could hear my mother and father's voice again, if I could hear my brother and my sisters who have passed, if I could just smile and hug them one more time. But I can't. So what do? I hug on who's present, who's alive, and who's doing as well as possible. Don't ever take these moments for granted. Don't ever take these holidays for granted. Yeah, somebody's going to show up that didn't do anything, that didn't give anything, that didn't provide anything. Pastor Jordan, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Yeah, and they grabbed more to take home than what they brought, which was basically themselves. Yeah, they did it. It's okay. So when they go home and they unwrap what they have, you may think that they were just being selfish, but every bite they take has been prepared by your love for them. I gotta go. I'm trying not to be really emotional, but I think about the two times I came close to leaving here. And in the midst of that, it has changed the whole dynamic of life. Grandchildren that I now can embrace, great grandchildren that I can run around and chase as long as I can because I don't have the breath or the wind to chase after them like I could in my younger years, to be able to hold them, to be able to feed them, to be able to just interact with them. I could have been dead, and these moments would have rolled on without me. But God, in his grace and mercy, we used to hear grandmama say, allowed my golden moments to roll on. And that was a cliche back then, but it's for real now. So all I'm saying, it's 8:03. It's still Thanksgiving. And so I thank God for each and every one of you, whether you are watching live or whether you watch later. Don't take this season for granted. Somebody is preparing the funeral. Somebody has a loved one in ICU. Somebody's on a ventilator. Somewhere there's a family who is struggling. And so, with that being said, love on them people, even if they don't love you back. This is Thanksgiving. In all things, give thanks, for this is the will of God. I love y'all with the love of Jesus Christ. I've got to go. I got to get out of here. But this is what the Lord gave me. I was going to do a pre-recording, and the Lord like, no, I need you to share your heart. And yeah, I'm tired. I done drove, but guess what? I didn't do all that cooking. I didn't do all of that preparing. Though happy Thanksgiving. I wasn't up late at night. I wasn't slaving over a stove, and I didn't do any of those things. But I was glad that I had the ability, the health and strength to drive to Columbus, to be with our youngest son. Our daughter was there with her family. My oldest son was someplace else. But the point of that, my daughter-in-law's family was there. People cooked. They did whatever. We laughed. And then we left. So just think about that. Maybe the last time you see them. Maybe the last time they see you. Enjoy and value the moment. Happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you. After the game and after you done ate too much, get you some stuff, Pepto, whatever you got to do so your stomach will settle, so you don't go crazy on acid reflux. You rest well. No snapshot tomorrow. Take some time and reflect on the goodness of God. Love you. May God bless you. May he keep you, is our prayer.